Good morning, my dear students. Today we discuss about thermochemical conversion of the Unit 4, the subject of energy technology. It is a syllabus of the Unit 4. Previous class we discussed about biomass origin and then resources, biomass estimation. Right now we discuss about thermochemical conversion. Later we discuss about what is the biological conversion, chemical conversion, and then it's a process of hydrolysis, hydrogenation, and all the type of process we can discuss later on the upcoming classes. It is a biomass resources, animal residue, industrial residue, agricultural residue, forestry residue, municipal waste and sewages. It is all the type of waste we can use as a sources of biomass. Then it is most popular and very suitable to you can generate the power through wastes. It is a flow chart of a biomass conversion. First is a thermochemical conversion. We can through three type of process: pyrolysis, gasification, combustion. Combustion is nothing but a direct combustion of the biomass. It should be generate heat and then we develop the electricity. And then pyrolysis we can develop bio oil and fuel gas. Bioil we can use to transportation electricity and then heat generation chemical in the level of market. Gasification is produce the best method to produce the fuel gas. Fuel gas used to similarly four type: chemical, heat, electricity, and transportation. The biochemical conversion it is a two type of fermentation and digestion. It is produce the ethanol and the biogas. It is also used the chemical and transportation using the ethanol. Biogas also used to the transportation and the electricity. Last method is the mechanical conversion. It should be produce oil. It can be used to transportation of fuel. Again is the flow chart of thermochemical conversion. It is the three type of conversion: pyrolysis, gasification, and combustion. Combustion is a direct combustion of biomass. It should be generate heat. The heat is go to the boiler. Boiler is through boiler we can develop electricity. Heat should also produce heat. That's also we can use some formation of energy. Fuel gas it is used by engine, turbine, transport, chemicals, fuel, hydrogen. There are many application we can convert the biomass into the useful product. It's a direct combustion. It's nothing but the exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction means it be produce heat while the chemical reaction happening. The exothermic reaction between the fuel and the oxygen to form mainly carbon dioxide, water vapor. Combustion is a process which more than 90% of world is a primary energy supply realized in order to provide heat and energy services. It is estimated that the developing world at least 1.5 of the billion people fulfill their energy need from the wood. It is a very vast and it is a high responsibility for the developing country because half of the people means around 300 trillion people using the energy, having the energy from the wood. So we need to more and tree plantation skill. Biomass can also co-combust with the coal in the coal fire power plant. It is a direct combustion of biomass. We can consumer material product and then decomposition of combustion animal crops also to be form the electricity. It is a direct combustion of biomass. First we go to the gasification process. Gasification process one of the important topic in the biomass conversion. Gasification process is a process the conversion of solid fuel into gaseous fuel for wide application. We can use gaseous fuel for wide application. It is produce gaseous like hydrogen carbon monoxide, methane and nitrogen. It have the low calorific value as compared than fossil fuel. Biomass classification convert biomass into the electricity and product such as ethanol, methanol, fuel, fertilizer and chemical. We can use that biomass product. In this operation, feedstock is heated at a high temperature. That time it should be produced gas which undergo chemical reaction from the synthesis process. Let's continue for biomass conversion. Biomass is heated with no oxygen is a notable point. Biomass heated with no oxygen, only 1/3 of oxygen for the efficient combustion. If oxygen is available means it should be converted to pure charcoal. It never expended energy. So gasifier is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen. It's called as synthesis gas or syn gases. Carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon. That gas has an energy content to 5 to 20 megajoules depending upon the biomass and whether the gasification should be connected with the air oxygen through indirect heating. This energy content is roughly 10 to 45% of heating value of the natural. The whole process completed at a temperature 800 to 1300 degrees Celsius with a series of chemical reaction. That's why it's come under the thermochemical conversion. Gasification process. During gasification, the material is heated at high temperature with the causes of serial physical and chemical changes. The result is evaluation of volatile product and solid residues. It is producing gases. The amount of volatile product, the composition depend on the reactor temperature, types of material we can use, characteristics of fuel. There is a 5-stage: drying, pyrolysis, combustion, cracking and reduction. Drying, the fuel wood pellet are heated and dried at the top of the gasifier unit. It simply remove 20% of moisture content. Pyrolysis is the cracking process. It has second zone. Combustion is a third zone. Combustion zone, the output from the pyrolysis zone react with the remaining chair and the absence of oxygen at the temperature of 800 to 900 degrees Celsius. That's why it should be emit the gases. Cracking zone is also break down the small particle hydrogen to carbon monoxide and flammable gases are explored at high temperature. Reaction zone is the bottom side of the place. It should be produce more producer gas by endothermic reaction. The chemical reaction between the combustion zone and reaction zone. Combustion zone, carbon will react with oxygen to form a CO2 by endothermic reaction and the hydrogen is act as oxygen to produce water. Similarly, reaction zone also produce at the end of the reaction zone should be produce some gases. Producer gas contain carbon monoxide, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, methane and then nitrogen. Factor influencing gasification process: bed temperature, bed pressure and bed height. Suppose bed height is low means it is possible to easily loading and unloading of the biomasses. Moisture content of the feed metal. It is necessary moisture content, otherwise it is possible to convert pure charcoal. Particle size. Particle size is a small size should be produced more efficient. And air stream ratio. With the options of air, only it is possible to give the good results. Classification of biomass: updraft gasification, downdraft gasification, cross draft gasification. It is under the fixed bed gasification. Fluidized bed gasification is a circulating fluids and bubbling bed. It is another two types. Fixed bed gasifier means the bed is fixed. The material is flowing through the bed. This type of gasifier is simple in construction, generally operate with high carbon conversion, long solid residue time, low gas velocity, low mass carrying capacity. Several types of fixed bed gasifier we have it. We are operating worldwide and further this can be classified according to the way of primary air to the gasify the biomass enter into the gasifier. It is a updraft. The product of gas is formed top side. The ash content on any other inlet should be done with by bottom side. There is a zones of drying, insulation, reduction. Here the zone is placed one by one. Here zone is also called compression zone. Down trip. The product of producer gas come under downside of the boiler or the container. Here the compression zone is placed top of the reduction zone in the downdraft gasifier. The updraft gasifier, the compression zone is placed downside. Here is placed upside of the reaction zone. It is a diagram difference between the updraft or downdraft. Cross draft gasifier. Look at the diagram. The producer gas coming side, cross side. That's why it's called cross draft gasifier. Next, we discuss about the fluids bed gasifier. Fluids bed gasifier, FE is generally called. Gas been used extensively for coal gasification for many years. The advantages it is for fixed bed gasifier is being the uniform temperature distribution achieved in the gasification zone. This type of gasifier air is blown through a bed of solid particle at a sufficient velocity to keep this in a state of suspension. The bed is extremely heated and feedstock introduced as soon as sufficiently high temperature reached. A fuel particle are introduced at the bottom side of reactor, very quickly mixed with the bed material, almost instantly heated up to the bed temperature. As a result, this treatment is relatively large amount of gaseous material produced as compared than previous. It is a fluidized bed gasifier. The diagram. Advantage of gasification. It is a renewable. That's why it has the very positive advantages. It is a continuous power supply even at a peak load and peak load condition. The efficiency of steam is very high when compared other renewable energy, wind and solar. Gasification is eco-friendly. Because CO2 is a natural. It should be generate sulfur, nitrous oxide as compared than conventional fuel very low. It is a cost-effective solution to combine low unit capital cost, low unit cost production. The cost of insulation per kilowatt is about same as compared than large power level. Economic and social environmental benefit also associated with this biomass conversion. Disadvantage. It is a very complex and sensitive process. Suppose any process should be not followed, is possible to damage the